It's No Shave November, and I'm pretty sure vampires can't impregnate chicks. And this is a Breaking Dawn Part 1 review. Go Team Edward! Now go Team Jacob! Go Team both of them! And this story continues with Bella Swan's struggle in her mortal confliction with herself between her want for bestiality and her want for necrophilia. This one starts out, she's getting married, and then stuff happens, and then a little bit of sex. Like, it's almost a ripoff of the amount of sex that they actually have, and get knocked up. And of course she does the whole like, oh, I haven't had my period for 14 days. Summit Entertainment has literally made a fortune off of these movies, and it's insane how much they've made just based on the fans, because the critics just destroy these movies. I myself am not a fan. Between the first 3 films alone, they had made almost $2 billion off of a $155 million budget. It is just so stupid to have all of this money, and you I don't know where you're putting it. Advertising, you don't need that. You just say, oh, I'm making a Twilight movie. You can make an announcement. You don't even have to make a trailer for it. Some dude, some random person, a homeless guy, you pay him $1. You pay him 50 cents just to say, Twilight movie. There was some camera zooms that were really, really unnecessary and more annoying to try to build suspense. Just have stationary shots, and if you want to zoom, switch to camera angles and then go back and be closer. But no, you're doing this crap with this artsy crap that doesn't work. It's more distracting, it's more annoying, it makes me want to donkey punch a cow. And of course there's always the acting. I'm really confused at these movies, because both Kristen Stewart and Rob Pattinson have done good movies. Welcome to the Rileys and Remember Me. I loved those movies, and they acted very well in them, but for some reason, you put them together in a Twilight movie, along with the rest of the cast, and you got garbage out of people who can act well. You're putting millions of dollars and paying them millions of dollars to act well in a movie series that has hardcore fans. It's like, if I had hardcore fans like the try-hard people, I would pump good acting into it. So it starts off with a wedding, and it's an over-the-top Kardashian-type wedding. I wish I had the Cullens money. I wish I was a vampire and accumulated years of money and killed people. So they have this extravagant wedding, and it literally 30-second wedding. The two of them make out. I'd be really uncomfortable if I was her father. And then they blah blah blah, goes to the reception. The toasts were kind of funny. Of course, Jacob shows up at the end of it. It was really weird because Edward was being all nice to him and going, hey, here's my girlfriend that you want to do in the butt. I will leave you alone. Jacob and her are just all happy and giddy as all the movies are. And then of course he gets mad. He just flips his shit because she was gonna have sex with Edward. It's like, dude, she's getting married to the guy, and she's a virgin. And of course, virgins that marry their husbands are going to do it. What did you think was gonna happen? And you were pissed off because she was gonna do it before she got changed. Like, it was more like he was mad because her warm body was gonna touch his cold body, and he's like, oh no, you can't have warm sex with him. You need to bone while you guys are cold and dead and have no souls. Or it's like no soul sex, which no soul sex is for the devil, and it's bad for you and will kill you and hurt you and not be as good as warm sex. It's weird. He just got pissed off, and he's like, oh man, I'm gonna have to go. I'm not trying to hate. These movies aren't horrible. They just aren't great. I have trouble with these movies because the acting is bad. The CGI is pretty weak. I mean, the CGI in New Moon was better than the stuff in this one. Two things I really love about these movies are the dad. The dad is so awkward and believable. A single father raising his teenage daughter and trying to protect her from all the big bad boys. I love that about Charlie Swan. His character, played by Billy Burke, works well with this movie and is so believable. And his acting is very, very good. The other thing that I really, really like about these movies is the hot girl Ashley Greene, who plays Alice Cullen. She's hot, 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 hot. I'll say it right now. She's hot. She's smoking. And of course, you have the werewolves ripping off their clothes every time they shapeshift into big bad wolves, and they unshapeshift, and boom, they have their clothes back. All the time. There's like 20 times. Maybe more. Don't quote me on that. I heard that she was supposed to be really, really bruised after the first time they have sex. Like, because they have sex at the honeymoon, and he just totally throttles her in the sack and bruises the crap out of her. And in this film, the bruises are really weak looking. Like, she had a couple bruises here, and it only showed a couple bruises here, and really it was no dirt on her shoulder. If she wants to see bruises, go see what Chris Brown did to Rihanna. The fact that he won't have sex with her because he had a couple bruises here, a couple bruises here, it was little to nothing to even worry about, especially when she's all like, oh, it felt so good. It's like, dude, your girlfriend wants to do you, and you did her hard, or you thought you did her hard, and she still wants to do you. Go do her! She has her baby. She gets turned at the very end, and boom, now on to whatever happens next. Actually, the best thing that I totally forgot about is the 2 trailers attached to it that were just amazing. If you haven't seen them yet, and I recommend it, I'm going to put links in the down belows to 2 trailers that were attached to this movie. The Hunger Games, you actually get a full-length trailer to that, and you also get to see the Snow White and the Huntsman. Check out those links. Subscribe to my channel if you will. And also check out my other videos. I am going to give this movie probably a 5 out of 10. The acting was horrible. I liked Eclipse better. Even New Moon was better. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for this. I'm really sorry, ladies. These movies are not good.